So we did show a little sneak peek of this in the newsletter if you checked it out, I believe.
Yep, this
from
is
last time.
I don't even know what this thing's called. It's some sort of man.
It basically
auto,
spins and then it
is this
throws
thing
out stuff.
all right, is this thing an auto just
Yeah.
keep going?
Oh my god! I thought we were doing it the other way.
No, this Tristan made a video.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, this is the Castle Siege kind of destruction props, kind of like a variable, kind of areas that we've exploded and, kind of the stuff left. We can't completely destroy the castle because then you wouldn't be able to get to the top of it. And the siege stuff. So these are kind of ways to, get it to look like it's all destroyed.
I like how when these bridges get destroyed, they become somewhat obstacle courses.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be able to jump through things.
Yeah, so just kind of giving that, flavor of just kind of mass destruction and that kind of thing. The bridge is like 3 variable states. So it goes from like you could kind of walk over it, but it's kind of messed up. And then holes in it, obstacle course. And the other one is like it kind of falls almost completely sideways.
Oh,
and
wow.
You have to kind of go up the little beam support.
Yeah, these destruction looks great.
Yeah, so these are kind of like the large scale stuff. We're kind of using a hybrid system,
Now the tops of these turrets, they have those, siege weapons for the defenders, and those get destroyed.
Yeah, those get destroyed.
Get removed.
Yep,
that's
correct.
cool.
That is correct.
Ripperonis.
So anyway, just a lot of fun stuff there.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, you guys have been playing around with destruction a lot lately. Right?
Yeah, well, we keep going through like a lot of different kind of various paths, just finding what works best for the gameplay, plus what looks coolest.
And the great thing about these, the destruction that you've been, you want to...
Okay, then we jump over. This is like more like the MMO, kind of working on modular sets for this is like the dwarf stuff. This is kind of possible.
Yeah, so if you guys look at our building tool dev diaries, you saw like all the little pieces, and so like now you guys are making those pieces for them.
And these are for the Dunir.
Dunir dwarves, yeah.
The Dunir, so that's the modular pieces.
Oh, we're back to Castle Siege.
Oh, we're back to castles.
I don't know. Tristan did this. He put them.
Yeah, so even big gates is kind of adding like kind of 2 different types. One that kind of prevents siege weapons from going, and this is more like the personnel gates that keep everything from getting through. So it's kind of where we're at with that. Oh, and this is
why is Devin's face on here?
Because I wanted to accent the man. Because he's so talented. Everybody like on
look
the
at his rocks.
Everybody on Discord and stuff keeps thinking that like they keep assuming that I do all this stuff. I don't.
No, he does. And this is a lot of our rocks.
This is like one of our rock star artists. Terrain, master.
Amazing terrain stuff.
Yeah, he's amazing at like biomes and natural
those rock faces
stuff.
Look really good now.
Yeah.
I like the little cave he did.
Yeah. So all this stuff's coming together really nicely. They're even out of order. Who does this stuff?
Tristan put it together.
Hey, stop throwing Tristan under a bus. It's not nice.
Nice. And I didn't put this in.
I don't think you numbered
Where did this one come from?
This is what is this one?
I don't know.
One of the trenches.
The trenches. Yeah, this is trench stuff. Yeah. So.
The rock looks great.
Yeah. So there's a lot more rock.
One thing I do, on the project, the environment team just kills it. Every environment, you guys do such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
You're very well.
Yeah, they're an amazing team.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tristan, for putting these other shots in.
Thank you, Tristan. Yay!
More than I would put in there.
No, that's good.
No, that's
they're like.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of a city that I played in one game. It reminds me of like Goddard from Lineage 2 a little bit.
Except for prettier.
Wow!
Let's bring down the smack.
I've done that product too.
They were like 20 years ago.
I know.
But I hope you look better than that. We're not doing our job if we're not doing that. Yeah, so anyway, a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah, this looks great.
Yeah, and if you look really close, you can see like some of the other things that they have going on with the level design.
Oh, now we have to jump.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the Runkai orcs. We kind of we were going down a path with those concepts, and we were kind of vanilla-fying them, I guess, a little bit. And so I kind of took Ryan, and then we just kind of pushed it way further past, embracing the kind of Asian influence and kind of pushing past it into something.
Art.
Yeah,
He's amazing.
Absolutely.
And this kind of stuff helps determine what those little pieces look like, right?
Yeah,
that you guys are creating.
Exactly. Yeah. All the details that make up the silhouettes of these buildings. So.
And in the past, you've seen a lot of dwarven ones, and now you're seeing a lot of orc ones. So It's been pretty cool.
I saw Cambiguous just said, "Weeb Orcs Unite." Oh, that's great.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's hilarious. No, these look very good. I like the.
Oh, this one's like one of my favorites. I don't know why, but I love it. I want to go in
kinda
there.
reminds
I
me
want
of
to
like
see what's
strong
inside.
a mixture of like Dothraki and like some Asian influences as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
It has that very what are those like towers called that have? Yeah, pagoda. It reminds me of like pagoda stuff, and like the intricate fine detailing.
That's a great world wonder in Civilization 5. I'm just saying.
Well, now we're getting into
cool.
like the much larger kind of city structures
Wow.
for this race.
Somebody said,
I cannot
do
wait to
those have
explore
any
these.
anime posters inside the buildings?
Anime posters?
No.
No. They do not.
You
I'm
might
sorry.
you might have the scrolls. You know the scrolls. What is it called? Where it's like painted, written. Where it's like they like.
Skulls?
No, it's like the writing. It's a calligraphy, but not. They have their own version of that. That's like,
Scroll writing.
no, there's a name for it.
The Sumie.
Sumie.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Oh,
for.
look at
See,
that.
I was like, there's a
Check
name
out that
for
big
it.
brain.
Wow. The weeb power is strong.
And these are like the outer
Yeah,
wall.
really. Is Ian a weed?
Kind of
That's the
metropolis.
question.
I don't know. Ian, are you?
Oh.
He's like, so Ian.
Oh,
runs
here
all
we
of our
go.
All right, then we jump into the
projects.
KLR. These are sort of like the phase 2 of our kind of concept path, which is basically taking kind of the thumbnail assets that we have for structures and things and kind of putting them into full color comps, so we get like the full kind of visual of like.
And you've seen these buildings in some of the other concept art pieces, like the styles.
Yeah,
So now
we've been
putting
showing
these
them
into-
like the individual
Yeah.
sort of
These
structures.
composition art pieces really kind of give direction to layout and design feature when you are constructing these nodes at the different stages. Right?
Yeah, it's like an overview.
Yeah.
Kind
You
of
can see the
like,
difference between an
you see the
encampment
material, the
versus
color,
a city, a
you
town.
know, arrangement.
People were wondering about the because obviously our PI people get they get a little sneak peek of stuff sometimes.